Hey, it's Maniac, and today I'm going to be doing something completely different from what I normally do on the channel. This video has nothing to do with rants or The Sims. This is a tutorial on how to get a Japanese keyboard on your 3DS system, whether you have a European or US system, without changing your region, because it's physically impossible to do that unless you like mod it, and I don't even know how you would go about doing that. But I'm just going to give a quick backstory. I decided to make this video after realizing how difficult and how hard it was for me to even get to this point. And I figured that since, the death of the eShop is imminent and not being able to purchase things, I'm sure there's plenty of people out here scrambling trying to get to Japanese games and are getting very disappointed when you can't play them. So when I found a bunch of Tamagotchi games, I was super excited and I was ready to play them. As soon as I booted that bitch up, it was like, oh, you need to name your Tama. Started naming the Tamagotchi character and it just wouldn't let me. So in the next clip, you will see that it will tell me that I have to use Hiragana. I have to use katakana. You're also going to notice that my keyboard has already been modded. Keep that in mind. I did film this after I already modded it. Um, but in the clip after that, I'll also show you what your keyboard probably looks like before you use the mod, okay? So just be aware of that. You're not tripping balls. No. Um, that's a Japanese keyboard that's already been modded. That's what it's going to look like after you finish the mod. So without further ado, let's get on with the rest of the. Okay, so here's my DDS, my 3DS. As you can see, it's on its last leg because your girl has had it on for a minute. Okay, so first I'm going to show you the issue that I was having with my stuff. So these are my Japanese games, and I already fixed that one. So I'm just going to demonstrate on a game that I haven't played yet. I have a stylus, but I don't feel like looking for it. But I need it. Okay, so we're picking a Tama. Okay, we're just gonna pick a name in English, and then you're gonna see it's gonna come up with this warning. Basically, what it's saying is you need to use hiragana or katakana lettering. Otherwise, you will be literally stuck on this screen. So, yeah, I'm gonna show you how to get the other part. I'm back for the second piece of this video. So this is the Reddit thread that I reposted everything in. So I will be linking this down below. And it's going to give me the information. It's going to give you the information from the original poster. I don't know if any of it is useful. I just wanted to make sure the post existed in its entirety. And I was able to revive it from a what is it called? A way back. I was able to do a way back on Reddit and find this post. And so I just reposted it and copied it and reformatted the link so that people could use them. So here are the CIAs for the keyboards. So I'm just going to be showing a quick video, like just a quick glance at the original video. If it loads. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do this situation here. Oh, what is happening? It's not what I'm trying to do. Okay, there we go. It's not going to work that way because it's just going to go back through the Wayback Machine. So this is the original keyboard. and it's basically using the phone keyboard. So there's everything that you need to know right there. So that's this version of the keyboard. Then there's the one by Cool Gamer, and yeah, this is their. So you really just gotta choose like which one you want. They even have Korean characters in here. I'm not sure if that's on purpose, but yeah, that's what's available. So those are the two keyboards that are available. I just used the first one and I downloaded it from here from Mega. And then from this folder, I copied it into my CIA's folder. And then that is the CIA that you can install if you've installed games via CIA. You install it the exact same way you install that. I wouldn't recommend trying to install both of them because I don't know what that's going to do. I'm also not really sure if you can uninstall them once they're on your system. I don't know how to go about that, so don't ask me about it because I don't know. Yeah, as you can see, there's a European version and the US version, and they both give you a Japanese keyboard. I know for a fact the one that I used works and works in the Japanese games. And it basically just allows you to use a keyboard without having to change the entire region of your system. Because if you have a North American 3DS, you can't change it to Japanese. There's no Japan region on the 3DS. So even if it could be fixed via region change, you either have to do a mod or a hack to even get it there in the first place. There's also no kanji support. I just want people to know that there's no kanji support and there's no Japanese dictionary. So it's really up to you to spell things correctly. These links are the original links for the CIA files. And it just gives a little bit of other information. Like I said, it will be linked below. This original post also shows the OP post where everything was. This is basically what it was before I used the Wayback Machine. And at this point, I was like really distraught, like really upset. And this was the video that was linked. Doesn't work. So yeah, it's very simple. In the next clip, I'll show you how to install it and how to use it. So see you over there. Okay, so I have my SD card back in my DS with the file in it. So we're just going to go to FBI and we're going to open up the the file that we just downloaded. So here we got the SD file, and then we're going to CIA's. And then as you can see, it says JP input USA3.CIA. And then what you're going to do is you're going to install it. And then after you install it, I already installed it, so I'm not going to do it again. But once you install it, you're going to be able to go back into the game. Actually, I want a different comma. And then as you can see, it's going to have this keyboard here. This is originally the phone keyboard, and you probably noticed this on the first half. So in your DS is going to just be phone. This is not going to be there. But when you put the mod in, it's going to change the phone to this. Okay, and then it's going to boot up this keyboard, and you can basically change the letters by tapping on them multiple times. And they're different. And and then you can use the numbers on the numpad. Let's say you want to use capital or like a different thingy, you also have these. So yeah, and that's the end of the tutorial. So I don't really want to go through the fuss of naming a character, but it is what it is. I'll just delete the save data. So it'll let you actually surpass this point now. That warning that was there before is gone, and you can continue playing the game. So that's the end of the tutorial. And yeah, thank you. Hey, so I'm coming back at the end of the video to let you know that I will be linking all of the stuff in the description. So I'll just link down the Reddit post if any of you contact me and say that the Reddit is gone or whatever the case may be. I've saved the files, and I have them in a zip folder also. So if you have any problems with that, I still have that on backup. I'll probably use Google Drive for that. Um, so yeah, I don't know any more information beyond how to install it and where to find the files. So if y'all start asking me like technical support issues, I can't help you. I can't help you because I don't know anything about that. Okay. I'm just, trying to put a resource out there for people because I've seen people asking for it and getting the roundabout. Um, so yeah. And there's nothing much I can say at this point. It's been me, Sima Maniac, and if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and whatever the case may be. If you see somebody having an issue, just bring them back here. And that's it. See ya.